Jon Jones will finish Stipe Miocic, no doubt about it.
Oof. I think there's going to be a finish. I think there's going to be a finish on either side. And yeah, most likely is going to come.
Either side?
Yeah, most likely is going to come on Jon Jones' side. But I would say be careful out there because Jon Jones, I feel like he's been this guy that's obviously done so much for the sport, but a lot of that is in the past. Yes, he is currently the UFC heavyweight champion, but has fought once in like 3 years. And that one fight was kind of questionable against a Cyril Gane, who took the fight on short notice, didn't really seem to be all that ready and seemed to be just a breeze for Jon Jones. So, we didn't even get to see a ton of Jon Jones. So Jon Jones should win this. He should get a finish. But if Stipe Miocic somehow was able to kind of maintain some of his form, I don't know. There could be a surprise in there. Again, I think it's very small, but to say 100% the heavyweight division, I don't know. Always be careful with that one.
You calling this an overreaction? Are you calling this an overreaction?
Yeah, I am. I think you got to keep a degree in there for the heavyweight punch. That lucky punch or that puncher's chance gets multiplied by 10 at heavyweight. And keep in mind, Stipe Miocic is a guy that stylistically in his prime, I think he would have been a tough fight for Jon Jones. Neither guy is in his prime, I think. Stipe is definitely farther down the hill. But yeah, again, I don't want now the chat to overreact, but listen. I expect the finish. I expect Jon Jones to win. But I don't know, man. It's still heavyweight.
Listen, man. The last time we saw Stipe in the cage, he got smashed by Francis Ngannou years ago, okay? What's the first thing that goes as you get older? What's the first thing that goes, Danny? Your chin. Your chin. Your chin is the first thing that goes. Stipe hasn't taken a punch from anybody in over 3.5 years, man. In over 3.5 years. And I know he's been a tough and a durable fighter throughout his career, but he was already showing signs of slowing down 3.5 years ago. He was already showing those signs. Now he's 42 years old. I mean, I don't even think Jon Jones needs to land something heavy to really even just stun him, you know? Land something that's solid. It doesn't even have to be that heavy at the right angle. You know, Jon Jones works his angles. He's got a fight IQ that's through the roof. He always has his entire career. And all he's got to do really is land something solid. That's it. Something solid against a Stipe Miocic who's going to be much slower than he's ever been in his career. I know Jon Jones coming off of the injury and stuff, but dude, I mean, he's still Jon Jones. He's still 37. He's still 5 years younger. I expect Jon Jones to get this finish, and I don't think there's any question that that's how this fight's going to end.
Oh, man, I'm just always afraid to be that confident at heavyweight. And again, this is not just some random dude. It is Stipe Miocic. Again, my official pick on the MMA Junkie staff picks is Jon Jones. I do expect him to finish, but we also don't know a lot about Jon Jones. I feel like a lot of people are banking on, the heavyweight champion, this and that. But again, that victory, I think, was a little bit suspect. He hasn't fought in a while.
Which victory? The one over Cyril Gane? Huh? The victory over Cyril Gane? What was suspect about it?
Cyril Gane, the circumstances, right? He took that fight on a bit of short notice. It was kind of makeshift. It seemed just style-wise, it was like a perfect fight for him as well. Cyril Gane literally had no resistance in that fight, which was extremely odd. Didn't even defend that submission. So, like, the body of work that we have of Jon Jones, not only a heavyweight, but this version of Jon Jones, post-pandemic Jon Jones, it's very small. It's very small. Don't be surprised if he goes out there and looks completely washed.
Jon Jones looking completely washed?
Yeah, I think.
Are you crazy?
It's possible. I think it's possible. Don't let Dana White's, if he goes in a room, he's gonna come out over everybody, whatever. Don't let that.
No, this isn't about Dana. This isn't about that.
There's questions, just as many questions as there are around Stipe Miocic. I think there are also a lot of questions about Jon Jones that people are not asking.
Well, unfortunately, if you think there's a lot of questions about Jon Jones, I'm not sure they're going to get answered because I just don't think Stipe is going to be up for it. Again, dude, it's been 3.5 years. He's 42 years old. I don't see this going well. So listen, you think it's overreaction, but I'm telling you right now, we're going to get a Jon Jones finish on Saturday night at UFC 309. All right. Remember, you heard it here first. You didn't hear it here first. I'm sure there's a lot of other people who think it, but you heard it here. Okay.
MMA Junkie AI.